Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. We've got the Minnesota Timberwolves facing the Oklahoma City Thunder. Now here's Garnett. Here's Johnson. Tries again. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7'1" with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter or block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Rebounded by Hassel. Minnesota with the ball. To the paint. Here's Garnett. Off on the layup.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
It's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
High post Johnson. Here's Hassel. To Johnson. To the middle. And Garnett with the slam.
And how about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense. For long stretches. This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
A steal. And they're pushing it up. Pass to Hassel. On the wing, Johnson. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Back to Garnett. Shoots it up. Sweet move. And it's Kevin Garnett with the finish.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Dort wide open. It's rebounded by Kevin Garnett.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you. Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Over in the corner, Dort. Knocked loose. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Sprewell grabs the miss. Minnesota in the lead. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
How about that? Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, big-time defender, and sends that one back.
3-on-3. Here's Garnett. That's in there. Jackson with the assist. Garnett's got 8.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
They need this one. And Gilgeous-Alexander with the layup.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Pass to Sprewell. .56 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Cassell. A putback. And Garnett able to finish.
Reads shot trajectories so well. Garnett understands how to capitalize on that offensive glass.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 6. Rebound, Minnesota. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Garnett. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And that passion that Garnett plays with is really infectious. He's always talking and trying to get himself and his guys going.
No good on the second free throw. Under trailing by 5. The shot by Williams, no good. Garnett surveying the defense. Fires from the corner. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. Kevin Garnett, the big ticket. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Timberwolves. He made his mark in a bit. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation. And they recover it. Olowokandi misses. Under trailing by 7. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Lou Dort makes his bones at the defensive end. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I always try to test myself against him in practice because he's the best of the best. And Coach Mark Daigneault said, I look at him more like he's an artist. We can shift him anywhere. There's no one he can't guard. Kevin?
David, he is a beast. Wow, thank you for the report. Stolen by Dort. Outside Williams. Drops in the layup for 2. Williams has got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Minnesota leading by 3. Garnett outside. Pass to Cassell. Takes the 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And that one is good from Hartenstein.
What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
Here's Sprewell. Hits the 3-point bomb. Sprewell's got 5.
And how about Sprewell? They're dropping ones from deep. Really like how he's starting to get a feel for that 3-pointer.
Here's Williams. His second miss, now 2 of 4 on the game. So it's Minnesota now. They lead by 4. Out to the right wing. Here's Cassell. And a miss there on the triple. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Left side Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Let's remember, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is 6'6", so getting on the interior is not a problem.
The Thunder shooting their first free throws of this game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Here's Cassell. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Cassell's got himself on the board with 3 there.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
That one goes in.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Garnett, right side. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
And when Garnett has it going, he's unguardable. I love how confident and versatile he is on offense.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Pass to Olowokandi. Misses in close. Stripped away. And he comes it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's Sprewell. Here's Cassell. A 3-pointer is right on target. Cassell's got the lead up to 7 now for the Timberwolves.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
To the inside. Garnett with the block. And they get it back. Outside Williams. Shot clock at 6. With the drive. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Timberwolves leading by 6. Here's Garnett, and it's slammed in by Garnett.
And how about that powerhouse move by KG, charging inside and finishing with authority.
On the wing, Williams. He's got 5. The kick out to Williams. Back to Williams. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. And it's Wallace penetrating. Can't get it to fall. Minnesota with the ball. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Thunder trailing by 8. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Outside Williams. Rebound by Olowokandi. Pass to Hassel. And Garnett has it in the corner. And the foul called on Kenrich Williams. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Hassel. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. Right back after this break. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Now Mitchell. He has yet to score. And the layup's good off the glass.
This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
Pass to Madsen. Over Williams. And it's Madsen missing. Thunder trailing by 6. Here's Caruso. And he converts the layup. Caruso's got his first points of the game.
Aggressive move coming out of the half, penetrating into the heart of the defense.
And I've got to believe that was something they talked about during the break. Get him some good looks into the paint, get into the heart of the defense. Beautiful.
5 on the clock. Here's Olowokandi. It's his first trip to the line. The free throw drops for Olowokandi. A different look for Oklahoma City. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 13. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Let's go. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
And it's Isaiah Hartenstein with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Right wing. Here's Olowokandi. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Holmgren. For Minnesota, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Thunder trailing by 4. Now, here's Caruso. At the top of the key, Williams. Bangs home the trifecta.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ball game.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
Hoiberg. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. And the Timberwolves lead by 4. Pass to Wallace. On the wing, Mitchell. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Olowokandi. Down low. Caruso grabs the miss. Wallace left side. Caruso with the ball. And they'll get another chance. Second shot opportunity. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
Oklahoma City shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line for your Oklahoma City, Alex Caruso.
And so Caruso nails both of them. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And here is Serbia. Still yet to score. Martin wide open. He fires. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Listen, even average three-point shooters are going to make that shot. Defense must be better.
Here's Wallace, and he drives in, and that one is good.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Pass to Madsen. Back to Martin. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Hoiberg. Wallace covering. Hoiberg can't get it to go. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. It's a 3-point game. .110 left in the third quarter. Excellent D there by Johnson. Outside for Martin. Johnson down low. Madsen's shot is good.
Madsen.
And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Caruso. Here's Williams. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Over to the left wing. And that one's good. Caruso.
Boy, major defensive lapse on that trip, leaving him all alone in three-point territory, and he drills it.
Here's Serbiak, and the rebound goes to the Thunder. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. For the tie, Johnson with the rebound. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Oklahoma City. Here's Madsen. The layup off target. Wallace right side. Over Hoiberg. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. But Timberwolves on top. They lead by a bucket. And fourth quarter. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Timeout called, Timberwolves. Now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, during that break, Minnesota's coach had some words for his team. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the three is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. Out to the right wing. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Williams. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Garnett outside. And the rejection by Holmgren.